Hi, Breda here with the Bitesize, and today it's on conditioning, which is a massive topic that I'm not so sure that many of you understand or are aware of. And how I describe conditioning is it's the programs that are running in your mind. It's how you operate every day. It's the set of self-beliefs that you've got going on in there in the background that you may not be aware of. It's what you believe to be true about the world. It's all of the scripts that you tell yourself. It's all of the reasons that you and rationale that you give yourself for why things are the way they are in your life. And the reason I wanted to bring it up is because some people tell me that they're interested in personal change and they're interested in understanding self-mastery and mind mastery, but I don't even think they know where to start. Conditioning is the programming that you've had from childhood. And believe it or not, it is having so many impacts. You've no idea of the impact that is having on you as an adult. You've no idea. It's a massive topic. It's one you need to start to learn about. You need to understand. You need to figure out what your conditioning is, how you picked it up. You need to make sense of all of that. I did that on myself. I went back to my childhood and figured out what were the words and the statements and the sayings that I had been listening to from the adults around me as a kid. And then I was able to spot which of the adults around me as a kid that were in my environment influenced me in many ways. Which of them did I admire? Which of them do I see traits in myself of? And then I started to be able to figure out, piece together what my conditioning looks like. And then I was able to figure out, well, is that actually the way I want it? Is that serving me? Because you can design the way you think. You can actually choose. If you see people who influence you, you can learn to be like them. All you've got to do is study them a bit. You can absolutely do that. And that's why it's called mind mastery. Okay, so people keep saying to me, oh, it's just the way I am. No, it's not. The way you are is as a result of your childhood and your conditioning. And if you want to be different and you're interested in personal change and you're interested in growth and you're interested in knocking the socks off the one life that you were given, then you've got to go to conditioning. You've got to understand it. You've got to read a bit about it. You've got to dabble with that topic. You've got to figure out what your conditioning was, where you've picked up all of the suite of self-beliefs that you've got running in there, and where all of the subconscious thoughts are coming from. Most of them are not evidence-based, right? Most of our subconscious thoughts are things we've heard others saying when we were a kid, and that goes in there as your default thinking. So to change your conditioning, what you do is you reprogram yourself. You recondition yourself like you would anything that you want to make better. Massive topic. I can't go on today. It's too long. I could talk for days on this subject. So I'll leave you with the word conditioning. I want you to Google it. Just simply do that. Put conditioning into your Google today for me in your phone. Put it into your Instagram feeds, all of your feeds, all of the social media platforms you're using. Just pop that word in there and do a search and start to read, because you need to do this for yourself. I can't do it for you. I can tell you the words to look up. I can tell you how to go along sort of on your research path, but you've got to do the work, because only you will trigger as you read some of this stuff. It'll trigger in your mind because you'll be able to spot the bits that you're actually doing, spot how it's actually working in you. And that's where you then have capacity to change, which is an amazing thing to do. You've got to do it. That's it for today. See you all soon.